evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Walker Kessler is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Risa Shea. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the two guard. And for New York, they've got Brook Lopez. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Robinson. And it's KD in at the small forward position. Looking ahead, Brent, how excited are you for the playoffs?
Well, just fired up for the level of competition that steps up tenfold, Kevin. And you know this. We've seen so many great performances come playoff time. Teams are fired up, young guys who are going to get this experience for the first time. But it's the stars that shine in the playoffs, and we are that close.
DiVincenzo kicks to KD. Got that one up quick.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
Brunson the pass to Kessler. Here's Risa Shea, guarded by KD. Now Risa Shea. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Just 2 to shoot. Offline with his 3. Here's KD. And it's Risa Shea with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Kessler screen on Durant. Here's Brunson. Off with the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Lopez. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Robinson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Explosive play from Dante as he gets the foul. It just keeps pushing through to get the and one.
New York shooting their first free throw of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
And it's sent back by Kessler. Hachimura with it. Now Covington defending. Risa Shea in the corner. They could use a bucket. Lopez with the block.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
KD looking around. Robinson sets a screen for KD. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
First free throw is good.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
So he gets them both. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. DiVincenzo against Brunson. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
And you can tell Risacher has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Now here's Covington going inside, and the layup is good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Powell with the bounce pass. Brunson against DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Lopez outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Lopez, a screen on Brunson. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Clippers trail by 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Durant, no good. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you can see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
The Knicks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Leonard, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Knicks. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
Well, I think for New York,
they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Now here's Leonard. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
New York shooting a lonely 30% to start this game out. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner. Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Mavericks. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from KD. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Pass to Brunson. For three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. Number one, the Knicks.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. The guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Trent's checked in for Los Angeles. Durant kicks to Leonard. Outside Durant. Lopez passes to Robinson. To the paint. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
Risacher with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Kessler. That's a 2 from Powell. Trent outside. Powell inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Trent kicks to Powell. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot by Powell, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's KD. Good, nice job down low.
Yeah, sometimes nothing to do with Durant. His size lets him defeat the inside contact.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Knicks, Bol, he's checked in for Lopez. Klay Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Joseph in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Los Angeles, Huff's jacked in, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Hachimura. Now here's Powell. This game he had 10 points. Uncovered, and he hits the jump shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Powell against Joseph. And here's Trent outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And Trent, the majority of his shots are going to come from distance.
And the Knicks with possession here. It's a 3-point game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
Powell against Joseph. Powell the pass to Trent. Over Thompson. Trent kicks to Harris. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Powell. A beautiful reverse layup. Powell's got his second basket of the game.
Now, Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Pass to Thompson. Robinson up top. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Leonard. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Leonard, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So for the Knicks, Dwight Powell's checked in for Robinson, and Robert Covington subbed in for Corey Joseph. And the Clippers with a change here too. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And so Powell nails both of them.
Well, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the three at a high clip.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Thompson against Brunson. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Brunson against Thompson. And Brunson, here we go. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out, try to get that kind of contact.
Covington, a screen on Trent. A 3 from Leonard. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 17.
I love his shot selection. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Brunson against Thompson. Here's Brunson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Drills it from outside. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Knicks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And here's Bogdanovich. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
We've got Robert Covington. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bol Bol. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. They're the group New York will start the second one. And the shot is good.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Brunson against Thompson. Brunson outside. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Harris. Powell pulls it in.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Bol the pass to Powell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. New York leading by 5. Outside Leonard. Covington finds Leonard. Back to Covington. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Trent against Covington. Covington, a screen on Brunson. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Brunson against Thompson. Down low, Powell with the steal. Outside, Covington. Pass to Leonard. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. From deep. It's hauled in by Huff.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Count that bucket. Powell's got his first points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Corey Joseph's checked in for New York. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Clippers. Reza Shea is coming in for Bogdanovich. Clippers trail by 8. Trent outside. Back to Brunson. Charity slight shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
That one falls for Brunson.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Leonard. The Clippers grab the miss. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris kicks to Trent. Brunson with a head of steam. Top of the key, Harris. The tray. It's rebounded by New York. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Bol. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Bol's got his first points of the game. Clippers trail by 8. Brunson scanning the floor. Kessler in the post. Powell on him, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
So for the Knicks, Lopez comes in for Dwight Powell. And Durant subbed in for Corey Joseph. Here's Brunson. He's got 16. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
And the first one drops.
And how about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
And so he makes both from the line. And here are the Knicks now. 6-point lead. Right side, Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harris outside. Inside. Here's Ricochet. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And Ricochet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And he can't hit the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 7. Harris passes to Brunson. And here's Trent. Now Brunson. He's got 18. Over Thompson. They get it back. Here's Ricochet. He's covered by Leonard. Round deep, Trent. And Lopez pulls it down.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Powell in for Trent. Thompson against Brunson. Driving the lane. No good there.
And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
KD finds Bull. KD against Powell.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
There's Lopez with the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Brunson the pass to Hachimura. Brunson against Thompson. Kessler screen on Thompson. To the paint. And Kessler throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Leonard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 23 points for Leonard.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Powell. He has 6. Back to Kessler. 5 on the clock. Hachimura setting the pick for Powell. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Shoots over Brunson, and the Knicks good for 2.
And that's the shot that makes Kevin Durant. He's so special from the mid-range.
Pass to Kessler. With the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
For Los Angeles, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
2 shots.
That's good from Kessler. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Bol. Robert Covington comes in for Leonard. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Klay Thompson. Trent's checked in for Los Angeles. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Oh. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
There's an underrated scoring aspect to Norman Powell and what he can do. He can drive, get inside, or he can knock down a jumper. That's a tough cover.
For Los Angeles, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And so Powell nails both of them. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Robinson kicks to Lopez. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The offensive rebound, and that one's good. Hachimura.
And Hachimura in there on the rebounding, and I like to see him doing that. Let's hope he keeps it up.
DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. Lopez outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Covington a screen on Powell. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Clippers trail by 9. Hachimura with it. 9 points last game out. Back to Powell. Robinson against Kessler. Powell with it. Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. DiVincenzo kicks to Durant. Robinson sets a screen for Lopez. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. In third, the Knicks.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Here's Covington. Robinson dishes to Lopez. No good from outside.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Powell, that's good.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
Durant, the pass to Covington. Pass to Robinson. Tries the spin move. Shoots over Rizachet. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy. Using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now here's Powell. 10 points for him. Hachimura with a screen on Covington. Powell, the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, he's got a scorer's mindset, but Norman Powell does play unselfish. You have a better shot, he'll give it up.
Here's DiVincenzo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Defensive foul charged to Monte Morris. That's his first personal. First team foul. Dante DiVincenzo at the line. One shot.
That one misses for DiVincenzo.
And for DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here is Morris. Nothing on the board. Powell, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
DiVincenzo kicks to Robinson. Pass to Covington. Morris against DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Robinson against Kessler. Powell with the bounce pass. Fires the 3. And Covington sends it back. And they recover it. Launches from deep. Morris, no good. Does it for the first half of play. Knicks lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for you?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Los Angeles Clippers.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Shaq. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Walker Kessler. Powell is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Hachimura in at the 4. Right side Robinson. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Durant. Here's the 3. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
Clippers trail by 7. Now here's Powell. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Covington against Powell. Outside Durant. Down low. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by KD. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Reza Shea with it. Guarded by KD. Back to Powell. Good D by Covington.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. Shoots over Hachimura. Lopez, no luck. Inside. Lopez with the steal. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Brunson covering. Lopez against Hachimura. Lopez inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
Lopez is a big guy, which gives him a huge advantage on the interior.
Back to Brunson. Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
Yeah, and when I look at the Clippers, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season, but they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
The Knicks shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Kevin Durant at the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And there's no doubt that Kevin Durant is still one of the most lethal long-range players in the game today.
And KD drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Brunson. The focus from Brunson.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Down low, here's Durant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Second team foul. Kevin Durant at the line. 1 shot.
Free throw off from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
New York leading by 9. DiVincenzo passes to Durant. KD so efficient in there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Powell with the bounce pass. Here's Rieseshay. They get the rebound. Kessler. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
From 12 feet out. And the shot no good, a bit short. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Brunson. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter. Covington kicks to Lopez. Outside Durant. Shoots over Rieseshay. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul.
Here's DiVincenzo. He has 5. D2 from Lopez. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 16th rebound on the night. Hachimura finds Brunson. Rieseshay sets the screen for Brunson. 3-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Covington passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 3. Here's Robinson. Out to KD. Durant with another miss. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Powell. 17 points in the game. Suarez screen on DiVincenzo. Brunson, no good.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Durant raising up.
One of those nights that Kevin Durant is just massive for his team. For my money, this guy is the best scoring forward of all time.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Brunson. Spins. It's rebounded by New York. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Durant. Takes it out to Covington to the left wing. From downtown. And KD good for 3. KD's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for New York. Clippers trail by 14. And here is Powell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Can't connect from 13 feet out. New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Robinson left side. Back to Covington. Durant inside. He's got 24. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Up top, Hachimura. Back to Powell. Hachimura setting the pick for Powell. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Clippers trail by 16. Now Reza Shea. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Hachimura with it. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 26.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. In for the Knicks. Bull. He's checked in for Lopez. Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Clippers also changing it up. Huff's jacked in, and Harris subbed in for Hachimura. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer. Got 26.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Pass to Huff. Powell for 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here is Robinson. 6 points for him. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Clippers trail by 17. Now here's Powell. Pass to Huff. Powell kicks to Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bull.
He's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back, and drawing contact.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the strike.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Clippers. He hits the second from the line. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Bull. Outside Leonard. Pulls up on the elbow. And again, it's New York.
Affecting that shot early on in his career. Kawhi loves to get to that one.
Clippers trail by 18. Here's Powell. He's got 20. Trent outside. Powell sets a screen for Trent. Up and in on the layup. Trent's got 5 now.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
Harris against Bull. Here's Leonard. And again, it's New York.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Trent. He has 5. Pass to Harris. Now Powell. Joseph with the rebound. New York leading by 18. Here's Bull. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
That free throw, no good.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Powell, he's checked in for New York. And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 19. 1:24 left in the third. Here's Powell. Pass to Huff. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Leonard against Bogdanovic. Shot on the wing. Leonard, no luck.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Powell with a screen on Powell. Thompson looking for an opening. Clock at 6 and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. .30 seconds left to play here in the third. Joseph against Powell. Huff passes to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. Out to Harris. The three. It's rebounded by New York. And here is Joseph. To the paint. Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out front, up by 15. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
LGA focusing on the physicality of the game. He clearly wants more aggressiveness.
And understandable. Setting the tone on defense critical if you want to get this win.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Bull out there with Powell. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Leonard in at the 3. Now, here's Bull. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Bogdanovich against Leonard. The shot comes out. Ready by Bogdanovich. Pass to Brunson. Here's Huff. Guarded by Powell. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. For 3, Harris bangs home the trifecta.
And you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Joseph against Brunson. Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Joseph. It's pulled in by Huff. Huff's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson kicks to Bogdanovich. Thompson against Trent. Pass to Harris. Brunson up top. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Bull with it. Now here's Powell. Thompson from long range. And the 3 ball is good. And the Knicks lead by 15.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Bull, that's good. Now Brunson. Trent outside. With the floater. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
All right, fans, it's dance can time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
And the Clippers making a change here. Reza Shea checked in.
Clippers substitution. Number 10, Zachary Reza Shea.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Brunson outside. And the Clippers miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Joseph looking around. Leonard finds Thompson. Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
First free throw is good. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Well, it's been tough with all the injuries, but Kawhi is a top 75 player, rightfully so. Cannot question his greatness. It's hard to not think about the what-ifs with him.
Now here's Brunson into the lane.
Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Brunson. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Powell with a screen on Trent to the inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
On the pick and roll, you almost have to play Durant to shoot, but his ability to create opportunities for others is also elite.
Now here's Brunson. Down low. Riza with it. Leonard's there. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
KD passes to Bull. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 6 assists now in the game. Brunson against Thompson. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 17 points here in the second half. KD against Trent. Pass to Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 38 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Clippers trail by 20. Outside Bogdanovich. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Here's Trent. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Leonard looking around. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 40 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Brunson against Thompson. Brunson outside. The shot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brunson's got 37. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for New York. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Powell. Lopez comes in for Bol. Robert Covington's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Klay Thompson. The Clippers also making some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Harris. Hachimura comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Powell in for Trent. Covington against Powell. Outside Covington. DiVincenzo with the screen for Covington.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks leading by 20. Durant dishes to Lopez. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Now here's Brunson following the shot by Kevin Durant. Brunson against DiVincenzo. Pass to Powell. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. Powell's got 23.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Outside Covington. Robinson against Kessler. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, we know KD can carry the load offensively any night. He's sending a little stat padding here.
Pass to Powell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hachimura finds Powell. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Covington into the lane. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 8th assist here tonight. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Powell. Pass to Hachimura. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Kessler.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? DiVincenzo kicks to Robinson. Outside Durant. Now DiVincenzo sinks the triple.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time so the defense had no shot at it.
The Clippers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Powell for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Bol, he's checked in for Robinson. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Thompson in for Dante DiVincenzo. And both free throws good for Lopez.
Just remarkable as the game has evolved. So has Brook Lopez. You have that reliable three-point shooting ability that has become such a weapon of his.
Now here's Brunson with some arc, and it's sent back by Lopez. Durant against Kessler. Takes the 13-footer. The shot by KD. No good. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hachimura, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You could talk a little bit about Hachimura and power. If you don't wrap him up, he's going to give you an and-one.
And New York making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Harris is checked in for Walker Kessler. Bogdanovich comes in for Riza. Trent's checked in for Norman Powell. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The free throw off from Hachimura. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year. This will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Leonard.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
That's good from Harris. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Riza is coming in for Bogdanovich. Norman Powell's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Morris. And Harris drops them both. 40 seconds left in the game. And KD's got the ball here for the Knicks. Here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Brunson. Harris outside. Pass to Powell. Kessler screen on Katie. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Bol. Katie with it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett